Congratulations on receiving your offshore temporary partner visa, the Subclass 309. This is a wonderful step towards building your life in Australia with your partner. This visa allows you to live in Australia while you wait for your permanent partner visa. It is a significant milestone, bringing you closer to your loved one and offering many opportunities. Embrace this new phase, as it is filled with exciting possibilities. You can start settling in, exploring the beautiful country and making new friends. Remember, this visa is the bridge to your permanent residency, so enjoy the journey ahead. It's a time for new experiences and creating lasting memories together. One of the great benefits of the Subclass 309 visa is the ability to study in Australia. You can enroll in various courses from vocational training to university degrees, enhancing your skills and knowledge. This opens doors to better career prospects and personal development. Australia has a world-class education system, and having this visa means you can access it. Consider exploring courses that interest you or align with your career goals. This opportunity can significantly enrich your time in Australia. It is a chance to learn new things and perhaps even change your career path if you wish. This is a valuable aspect of your temporary residency. Another key advantage is the right to work in Australia. With the Subclass 309 visa, you can seek employment and contribute to the Australian economy. This allows you to gain local work experience, which can be very beneficial for your future. Having a job also helps you become more independent and integrate into the community. You can explore different industries and find a role that suits your qualifications and interests. This financial independence is crucial for settling into a new country. It also helps in building a routine and meeting new people outside your immediate circle, broadening your social network. Furthermore, the Subclass 309 visa grants you access to Australia's public healthcare system, Medicare. This means you can receive free or subsidised medical care in public hospitals and from many doctors. However, it is important to understand the scope of Medicare. While it covers many essential services, there can be long waiting times for non-urgent procedures. Therefore, private medical insurance is often recommended. Private health insurance can cover services not fully covered by Medicare, such as dental, optical, and physiotherapy. It can also provide access to private hospitals, potentially reducing waiting times for elective surgeries, which is important due to potentially high treatment costs. After you have held your temporary partner visa, Subclass 309, and lived in Australia with your partner, you can think about the next step. This next step is applying for the permanent partner visa, which is known as the Subclass 100 visa. Generally, you become eligible to apply for this permanent visa 2 years after you first lodged your application for the combined Subclass 309-100s visa. The Department of Home Affairs will usually invite you to apply for the permanent stage when you are eligible. This waiting period is designed to ensure that your relationship remains genuine and ongoing before permanent residency is granted. It is a crucial phase in your immigration journey. The application process for the Subclass 100 visa is a continuation of your initial partner visa application. You do not need to start a completely new application from scratch. Instead, you will be providing updated information and further evidence to demonstrate that your relationship with your partner is still genuine and continuing. The department will assess this new evidence to make a decision on your permanent visa. It is important to be prepared for this stage well in advance. This involves keeping track of your relationship milestones and collecting documents throughout the 2-year period. Being organized will make the process smoother and less stressful for both you and your partner. You'll lodge your application for the Subclass 100 visa and submit all your supporting documents online. This is done through the Department of Home Affairs IMI account portal, the same system you likely use for your Subclass 309 visa. This online system makes it convenient to upload documents and track the progress of your application. Ensure all your documents are scanned clearly and are in the required format. It is vital to provide accurate and truthful information in your application. Any discrepancies or false information can lead to delays or even refusal of your visa. Double-check everything before you submit it. Once you have submitted your application for the Subclass 100 visa, you need to be patient. The processing time for this visa can take at least 12 months, and sometimes it can extend to 1 or even 2 years. During this waiting period, the department may request additional information or documents from you. It is very important to respond to any such requests promptly and completely. You must also continue to inform the department of any changes in your circumstances, such as a change of address or contact details. Maintaining open communication with the department is key throughout this processing phase. The most critical aspect of your Subclass 100 visa application is proving that your relationship with your partner is genuine and ongoing. This is not just a one-time requirement. You must demonstrate this continuously. The Department of Home Affairs needs to be convinced that you and your partner are in a committed long-term relationship. This means providing evidence that covers the entire period since your Subclass 309 visa was granted, or even from before. Think about how you share your lives together on a daily basis. This continuous demonstration of your shared life is fundamental to a successful application. Every piece of evidence contributes to painting a complete picture of your relationship. You will need to provide a significant amount of documentation. This includes various personal identification documents for both you and your partner. Make sure you have updated copies of your passports, national ID cards, and birth certificates. If you are married, your marriage certificate is essential. If your names have changed, provide official evidence of this. These documents form the basic identity verification part of your application. Ensure all these documents are certified copies if required, or clear color scans for online submission. Keeping these documents organized and easily accessible will save you a lot of time and effort when the application time comes around. Beyond identity documents, you need to show evidence of your shared life. This includes documents like joint lease agreements or mortgage documents to show you live together. Joint bank account statements demonstrating shared finances are very important. Bills for utilities like electricity, gas, or internet that are in both your names also help. Photographs of you and your partner together, especially with family and friends, at various events or on travels, can visually support your claims. Travel itineraries or tickets for trips you have taken together further strengthen your case. Think about any joint memberships or assets you might have accumulated as a couple. Statutory declarations are also a crucial part of the documentation. You will need to provide a statutory declaration from yourself detailing the history and nature of your relationship. Your partner will also need to provide a similar declaration. Additionally, you will need at least 2 statutory declarations from Australian citizens or permanent residents who know both you and your partner and can vouch for your relationship. These witnesses should explain how they know you and why they believe your relationship is genuine. Remember, documentation needs to be provided regularly, even during the processing period if requested, to show the relationship is ongoing. Once your Subclass 100 Permanent Partner visa is granted, it is a moment of great relief and celebration. This visa allows you to live, work and study in Australia permanently. Initially, the Subclass 100 visa is granted for 5 years. This 5-year period allows you to travel in and out of Australia as a permanent resident. It is important to understand the conditions of your visa and your rights and responsibilities as a permanent resident of Australia. This visa is a significant step towards potentially becoming an Australian citizen in the future. Should you choose that path, it provides stability and security for your life with your partner in Australia. As the initial 5-year validity of your Subclass 100 visa approaches its end, you will need to consider renewal if you wish to continue travelling internationally as a permanent resident. This is typically done by applying for a resident return visa, RV. Subclass 155 or 157. To be eligible for an RV, you generally need to have spent a certain amount of time physically present in Australia as a permanent resident. Alternatively, you need to demonstrate substantial ties to Australia, such as personal, cultural, employment, or business ties. It is advisable to check the specific requirements for the RRV well before your current visa's travel facility expires to ensure a smooth process. The partner visa application process from the temporary Subclass 309 to the permanent Subclass 100 can be complex and demanding. It requires careful attention to detail and a lot of paperwork. If you feel overwhelmed or unsure about any part of the process, it is wise to seek professional help. Registered migration agents are experts in Australian immigration law and can provide valuable assistance. They can help you prepare your application ensure all necessary documents are included, and guide you through each step. While there is a cost involved, their expertise can save you time, reduce stress, and increase your chances of a successful outcome, especially if your case has complexities. For additional help and official information, the primary source is always the Department of Home Affairs website. It contains detailed information about all visa subclasses, eligibility criteria, document checklists, and application processes. You can also contact the department directly with specific queries, though response times can vary. There are also community legal centers and migrant resource centers that may offer free or low-cost advice. Remember to always use a registered migration agent if you choose professional assistance. You can check their registration on the Office of the Migration Agents Registration Authority, OMARA website. Being well informed and prepared is key to navigating this journey successfully.